Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 6th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. As ever, I'm going to give you the standout features to look out for, and of course there are two massive ones this week with Saturn's arrival in the sign of Pisces. But please stay with me because I will dive deep to give you each of the 12 zodiac signs from Aries through to Pisces in forensic detail. But this introduction gives you a perspective of what we're collectively going to experience this week. And of course, the standout is the arrival of Saturn in Pisces. But this coincides with the full moon in the sign of Virgo. Each year, the Virgo full moon asks us to balance the more perceptive, emotional and spiritual dimension of the sun in the sign of Pisces with the more practical and physical plane of Virgo. So if we're investing too much time and energy in really speculating about what we would like, Pisces, but not taking the action to go through the processes, Virgo, then that is going to create a degree of inertia. So getting an attunement between the physical and the spiritual planes is the key to the next 2 weeks. But Mars is pretty close to a T-square between the 2 points. So I think it's possible that some secrets and information can spill out into the open and in quite an abrasive way. Mars, of course, is a very impatient influence, particularly in the sign of Gemini, which is to do with words, messages, communication. So Pisces being in the 12th house is more to do with secrets. So anything to do with work or health, I feel that there will be information coming into the public domain over the next 2 weeks that could cause some shocks. But also, Uranus is in the mix on this particular full moon, encouraging us to look at things in a fresh and different way. And in fact, later this week, it's Mercury's turn in the sign of Pisces to link in a very productive way with Uranus. So if we use the energy of Pisces to listen to our intuition, but take action in a more grounded, earthy way through the guise of the moon in Virgo or Uranus in Taurus, that's how we're going to make the most of this week. Now, if you're a returning viewer to my channel, thank you so much for joining me once more. If you're new here, it's great to have you with us. Please comment and interact. I do interact with all comments that are made. This is very much a community, and please like and subscribe. So Virgo, your week commencing the 6th of March forecast sees Saturn pull up into your sector of relating. So that's likely to be an area that is going to be very important over the next couple of years. And because it coincides with the full moon in your sign, if you are dissatisfied about any existing ongoing relationships, I think Saturn brings a much greater sense of gravitas to any unhappiness that you may have, quite honestly. So this could be within a family dynamic, could be at work, could be with friends. It doesn't have to be only in a romantic dimension. But Saturn's serious, so it's asking you to set your boundaries. If you're one of those people that's always giving to others, and that can be the case with Virgos, this may be a process of you starting to say no a lot more clearly. But because Mars is high in the sky, your ambitions are very much to the fore still. It does forge a brilliant link to Venus this week, and that could be significant around a job application. But because it also squares up with Neptune, if somebody tells you something that's important to your future goals or your earning that you're not sure of, do listen to your sixth sense. It will help to guide you. Now, Uranus over the last few years is also pushing you to be much more free-spirited in your approach, and it does forge a great link to Mercury and the Sun this week. So this really pushes you to be open to different types of people, reading up different sources of information, because the more stimulation but information you get, the more it can guide your approach to how you interact with others in just the right way.